Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you a styling routine that I use whenever I don't feel like putting effort into my hair, or at least not as much effort as I'm used to. This time I won't be brush styling my hair. I'll be doing something different, a lot easier, and something that takes way less time, a lot less effort. I realize I don't really need to be brush styling every single time. I don't have to. My hair will still look presentable even if I don't make it look perfect. So first of all, I washed my hair. It's all clean and very soft feeling. And we're gonna work with kind of like, I would say my hair is damp. It's in between wet and damp. I'm going to brush my hair one time just before I start. And I'm gonna be splitting my hair into 2 sections. This time only 2. I'm gonna really make it simple. I'm going to start by using a little protein treatment. It's like a leave-in protein treatment that you use prior to styling. It's by Ava in New York City. It's called 10-in-1 Split End Mender, and it's good because this is like a leave-in. It's always good to have something a little bit strengthening for weak hair as you're going about your styling, because that's just gonna stay in the hair and provide that extra support for your strands, especially for me because I get a lot of frizz and a lot of breakage and a lot of split ends, and I have a ton of fairy knots, and I think that this is helping me a little bit. So I use that before anything else. I'm gonna use around this much for both sides of my hair, so I'm gonna just rub it in between my fingers, kind of get it all emulsified in my hand, and then I'm just gonna take it on my ends on both sides, just kind of raking it through. The sectioning is really just for the distribution of the product. It just helps to apply the product properly and not miss any spots. So that's why I do it, but it's not a must. If you don't like to section your hair, you really don't have to, but it will help you kind of get the product everywhere and not miss anything, and then you will get better results this way. So I apply the treatment. I like to use this product because it helps my hair and it strengthens it, but there is no need to use this for this styling technique. I mean, it doesn't matter what type of products you use. If they work for you and you like them, it's all about the technique. So this is just what I like to do at the start of every routine. Now I'm going to use my beloved leave-in conditioner, the Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Leave-In Spray. I'm gonna be splitting my hair again just into 2 sections, nothing crazy. Gonna really make sure to kind of get it loose. If you don't have a leave-in spray and you use something like a leave-in lotion or a cream, that's fine too. But I like a leave-in spray because I can really use it generously without weighing my hair down. I can just go in with this, and it's kind of hard to apply too much of this to my hair. If you have thicker hair and you need something a little bit more moisturizing for a leave-in conditioner, go ahead and use whatever you have and whatever you like. Cream, lotion, whatever it is. It just needs to be a leave-in conditioner. Doesn't matter what consistency. So I'm going to spray this on both sides of my hair. I use my leave-in conditioner more generously because I'm not using like a cream or anything like that, and I'm only using 2 products that really give that definition. I'm using the leave-in spray and then just going in with the gel, so I can be a little bit more generous with it. I do want to give my hair enough hydration and slip. Now that I have the product everywhere, I'm just going to kind of wet my hands. So I wet it with water, and I'm gonna run my hands through, kind of pull it back, kind of redampen my strands a little bit. And I also really just want to pull the hair off of my scalp. I want to get that volume, and I don't want the hair to just stick to my scalp. I want it to be off of my scalp. I want it to move freely. The only thing left to do is to use gel. That's just going to give me some hold, a little bit more shine, and no sectioning for that. I'm just going in with like a nice amount of gel, and then I'm gonna smooth it over, focusing on my ends more than anywhere else. At this point, if you have really long hair and you want to kind of encourage a curl pattern, you can scrunch your hair with the gel. When you have curly hair and you wash your hair, there is this expectation that your curls need to look a certain way, especially with the way that social media is today and the way that people are, you know, really focused on outer looks. There's this kind of push to find the new best product, find the new best styling method. But to me, it's just like a cycle that never ends. It's a cycle that creates a lot of judgment within ourselves and a lot of comparison to others. That can be quite unhealthy. We also need to embrace the way our curls just naturally want to be. And we just need to try to accept the fact that our hair is never going to look the same way. Even if you found a perfect routine, perfect styling technique, perfect washing technique, everything, found the thing that worked amazing for you. One time, it'll work. The second time, it might not. The way that it is for curly hair, you're trying really hard to find the right product. You're trying really hard to find the right styling method, the thing that works perfectly for your hair. And, you know, you're trying to decipher and analyze. And I feel like that's causing us to have very high expectations, first of all. And it's also making us kind of be hard on ourselves if we don't get the same results all the time. Our hair never looks the same, no matter if we style it exactly the same way and use the same products and use the same method. Our hair changes every single day and our results are not gonna look the same every time. And that's true as well for me, because when I style my hair using my brush styling and doing the same thing I do every single time in the shower and using the same products that I do every single time, my hair still looks different every wash day. It can be because of the environment, it can be hormonal changes, it can be so many different things. And that's why we kind of need to let loose a little bit. I'm saying this for myself too. We need to lower our expectations because our hair can only take on so much. We need to be more kind to it. That was a lot of talking. There's a lot of beautiful, incredible curly hair YouTubers out there that I tend to compare myself to and I tend to compare my hair to. And I really strive to get my hair to look more like those people. And I noticed that that's a little bit detrimental. I don't want my channel to be a channel that doesn't acknowledge the fact that it can cause people to compare themselves to others. It can cause a lot of resentment towards the way your hair naturally is. I want to also show the not so perfect hair that I have. The way that I style my hair can really mask a lot of the trouble I have with my hair, but this time I'm just gonna let it be. I think my hair can be healthy regardless of the way that it looks. Don't compare yourself to people on the internet. Try not to. Try to be very aware. I'm gonna be diffusing my hair just because I really hate having wet hair and just going about my day with wet hair. It gives me the chills. I can't do that. And also, the faster your hair dries, the less frizz you're gonna have. Diffusing can give you frizz, but the way that I do it does not give me frizz. If you want to see how I diffuse my hair and the way that I do it, let me know in the comments and I will make a video that's in depth about my diffusing method. But for now, I will just skip forward and show you the final results. Not really the final, just the way my hair is when it's dry, the way that it looks, and we'll continue from there. So I'm back from diffusing my hair. It's pretty much dry. It has a little bit of a cast, so I wanna use my finishing oil to break the cast and give my hair a little bit more shine because this method creates a lot more frizz for me. So the oil will help a little bit with that. It's just such an easy way of dealing with curly hair. I feel like sometimes low effort is worth it if you don't mind the imperfection. So I put a pump and I'm gonna smooth it over and scrunch it into my ends. Okay, I think we're done. These are the results. My hair does have a lot more frizz than I'm used to, but my hair has a really nice amount of volume, which I really like. I don't really get that through brush styling, so this way of styling is super easy, and if you like volume, you're gonna get that. Very nice. I actually have a good amount of definition, so that's also really good. You can see that my hair is still really defined. Definitely not as perfect looking as when I brush style, but no, this is really, really nice and voluminous, and my hair has a lot of body and it moves, and that's all that really matters. This is actually how I used to style my hair when I was a lot younger. Before I even learned about brush styling, I would do basically just this. I would just rake products into my hair. My method was similar, but the products were not the products that actually suit me at the time, so my results were quite different. But if you do get the products that work for you and you do this method, it is really fantastic. You really don't need to put that much effort. If your hair is relatively healthy, this method will work quite well. I actually really like this. I kind of feel like I should do this more. It's really, really nice. I like the amount of volume that I get. So this is the full routine. I hope you guys found it helpful. Leave a comment down below and like this video if you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.